Glory to Jesus Christ. Welcome back to Cherubim Creations. I want to talk about how Kellogg cereal is actually being protested in America because they add things like red 40, yellow 5, more sugar, and these things are linked to syndromes within children that could lead to a lower metabolic rate and also lower testosterone, also mental issues as well. And yet in Canada, that same Kellogg cereal bans these because the government forces them to do that. And yet in America, they have it. Well, there's a protest against that, and you should be aware of that. Also, I want to mention to you why Kellogg's even started to promote the cereal altogether in the late 1800s was because the Kellogg's is part of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, which obviously their motto is to live a Christian life. But I want to talk about how Catholicism is different from Seventh-day Adventists here in the sense that Seventh-day Adventists, they had a prophetess who said red meat was bad. Well, we know today that red meat's actually very healthy for you, has unique proteins and minerals that are only found within its own content. And we're talking thousands of different micronutrients that are found nowhere else. And this leads to higher health and testosterone and metabolic rate for men, women. And so the prophetess in the Seventh-day Adventist Church went ahead and said red meat was evil, and red meat being evil because people are struggling now with sexual temptations because their organs are actually working properly and their metabolic health is good and their hormones are at the level they should be and balanced because they're eating healthily. But now when you introduce Kellogg cereal, their whole agenda was to, in infiltrating the medical system in America, was to lower the testosterone level and the metabolic rate so people stop struggling with masturbation. Well, the intention is good because part of the Catholic Church teaching is masturbation is evil. And we know this biologically as well, sociologically, emotionally, socially. It's horrible for you. And yet we would not promote this, what the Seventh-day Adventist Church did through Kellogg's, because we believe in self-mastery and dying to self, but yet living fully and living to the glory of God, man being fully alive, as we see with St. Irenaeus in the early church father. So with all this being the case, you want to be fully alive, you want to be fully healthy, but also have self-mastery and chastity. And this is what the Catholic Church teaches. So shame on Kellogg's for doing this. And I hope that they do change. And if they don't do it on their own, I hope RFK Jr. forces them to now that he's going to be in Trump's presidency cabinet. So God bless you and Pax Christi.